What is up, mortals? DanDanKill1 here, and welcome to another week of Cade 6's Cache Stash locations. This week we're back on Nessus, and we have a couple of chests that we haven't seen before, or at least in a very long time. And then we have the regulars. So jumping straight into number one here. This one here, very easy to find. You're gonna want to quick spawn in down here at the little location down here. You can see me at the bottom there. And jump straight onto your Sparrow, and you're going to head straight for this one. This one's very easy to find and very hard to miss unless you're, kind of blind and, short of hearing. But anyway, you're going to turn into this little cave here. Doing it on my Warlock this week, so please forgive how shit their jump is. I keep forgetting every time I go to play, but you're just basically going to want to jump up onto this wall here. And the chest is going to be tucked over the ledge of this wall. So not very hidden at all. Moving on to the number 2 chest for this week. This week we've seen it all before. It's the one that's right next to Xur. For those of you who are new to the game, I don't know if there's many of you. Xur's that guy that brings the exotic engram that gives you shit you don't have. But he is going to be... the chest is going to be located opposite where he would be, which is, of course, up the top here, as you can see in the top right. So, excuse the Warlock jump again. I thought I'd be able to make it, however I didn't, so I pull a little classy maneuver through the tree and get onto the other side. And you're just going to want to run all the way up from this end of the tree to the other, and there is your chest, your second chest for this week. Bagging some nice Nessus tokens there, and literally nothing else. Jumping into the third one here. This one here, mate, you've seen it all too many times before. I think it's been in the last 3 or 4 Nessus treasure map location guides. You're just going to want to jump straight off of this tower here. Don't hit the floor too hard, because you will die. Summon out your Sparrow, and we're going to speed off around the corner here. Now the last 3 are in the very similar locations, all of this top area. I'm not too sure what it's called. It'll pop up here on the screen in a moment. But yeah, honestly, this one here and everything else, pretty straightforward. I'm not too impressed with how hidden they are this week, although we do have one new one. But instead of going straight, you're going to turn up to the left here and continue around. And just as you round this corner, you're going to want to jump off, and it's going to be right here in this little pool of Vex milk, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's going to hurt, so be sure to get in and get out. Don't take too much damage, or you will die. Lots of fun there, but it's not overly hidden, as I previously stated. Moving on to the 4th chest for this week. This one was actually the new one, and I was very pleased. With it. It's going to be all the way over here in the corner. So you're just going to want to jump on your Sparrow from where you just found the last chest and come back around that corner that we turned. Now you're going to want to head straight down this path here and veer off to the left. And just keep following around. Don't follow straight down that path there. That's not where you want to go. You want to keep following the road here and veer off to the left, just inside of this cylindrical building thing here. I don't know what really to call it. Monolith. Let's go with monolith. But yeah, you're going to follow this cave all the way through. And once you get to the bottom here, you're going to want to jump onto this little platform here. And don't head in through this way here. You're going to want to make a almost 180-degree turn. And the chest is going to be nestled right under this tree here. Never seen this chest before, I'm pretty sure. So that's a nice new interesting spot. Hopefully we can get more of those in the future. Anyway, moving into the number 5th chest here, I am outside the entrance to the last chest, outside the huge cylindrical monolith there, and it's just going to be up to the right of here. So you're going to want to jump on your Sparrow and speed up this little side entrance here, and just keep going. And eventually you're going to come to a point where you can keep going by the road, or you'll notice there's a clearing in these rocks. You're going to want to go down these rocks and keep heading down towards this bottom pit here. Completely forget about the enemies. They're not going to pose any threat to you. We've seen this one all too many times before, and you're just going to run straight through, and instead of going forward, you're going to take a right-hand turn here, and here's the chest. You can see it just as I'm peering through this doorway in the mists. And yeah, hope you got some decent loot. Let me know if you guys got exotics. I know exotics can drop from these, and I've also found that masterwork weapons and armor can also drop. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. It helps other people to find my content as well. Good luck, and I'll catch you guys out there.